Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. It's Tobago Thursday and we continue our Tobago conversations. This morning we're chatting about the Global Bird Fair and Sales Mission. And I want to welcome Marketing Officer at the Tobago Tourism Agency Limited, Marsha Patrick. She joins us via Zoom. Good morning, Marsha.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Not a problem. How are you doing this morning?
Excellent. I'm excellent.
All right, so tell us about the Global Bird Fair and Sales Mission and why is it so important for us, for Tobago to attend?
Okay, the Global Bird Fair is one of the largest gathering of birders that you can find, I think, anywhere in the world. It's held in the UK. And as you're aware, the UK is one of the main source markets for Tobago. So this event is of great interest to us and our stakeholders by extension. We also use the opportunity to continue to keep Tobago top of mind um, with the UK traveler, not only for birding or nature based tours, but for our other niches and offerings as well.
All right, so when the delegation goes across, what are some of the events that you guys take part in and what was the response like to those events?
Okay, well, the event took place over 3 days, where we had a booth where you could come get information on Tobago. We had our specialist bird guides there on hand to give more niche details to those who would have required it. We also had the opportunity to present uh, on the actual birding species on Tobago. These presentations were done by David Lindo, who is a influencer, birding influencer, and also a birding writer and an avid naturalist. The second presentation was done by Zelani Frank, who should be joining me shortly, and they were both well received. These presentations help to educate the birding population in the UK and those who visit the fair about what Tobago has to offer. Apart from that, we also have meetings with tour operators that presently sell Tobago and also those that sell other destinations within the region that we would also like to partner with.
Okay, so we forming these partnerships and making them happen.
Yeah.
Tell me some of the advantages to this subsector of tourism because this is a very specific niche. It's ecotourism, but it's more than just ecotourism. It's bird watching in particular. Tell me some of the advantages to this subsector of tourism.
Well, Tobago has the natural ability to facilitate this. Mostly our birding sites are very accessible. So we can facilitate birders who are just getting into the sport, those with limited mobility, so we cater for a wide variety of the birding fraternity. So that is one of the advantages. We have excellent guides as well. And apart from that, we also can facilitate family holidays for birders. In a family, there may be one birder, and the husband or wife, even the kids, may not be into birding. So
Hmm.
we can provide other things for them to do while the avid birder enjoys his sport as well.
Nice. All right. Well, let me bring in Mr. Zolani Frank. He's one of our tour guides and tour operators, and he's joining us on the phone line. Good morning, Mr. Frank.
Yes, good morning.
Nice to have you on. Tell me, how important is bird watching in Tobago, and what are some of the fun species that are like unique to Tobago that people should come and see?
Well, Tobago has quite a wide variety of bird species, very accessible bird watching, and what makes bird watching really fun and outgoing in Tobago is that anyone can come from any like mobility issues. If you have mobility issues, you can actually come and enjoy birding, from the southwest of the island where you have all the sewage ponds. So you have all the waders and so forth. As you head further up to the forest area, we have over 100 species of birds that you can actually walk along the road edge and have very good views of birds perching trees, feeding birds, and also mating species. And as we head higher up to the northeastern side of Tobago, we have a large seabird population. So basically, you take the boats, they head over to Little Tobago. All right, at Little Tobago, there's where we have one of the largest nesting population of red-billed tropic birds. Actually, Little Tobago is one of the only places around Trinidad and Tobago that you can come to and see red-billed tropic birds flying around in their natural habitat and also nesting from me to you. Most of the birding areas around Tobago has a wide natural history that can thrill the audience, and most people who come here and bird, they say it's actually one of the best areas that they have ever been to because of how accessible the bird watching is.
Okay. Tell me something, Mr. Frank. In terms of protecting the environment and making sure it maintains and continues to be a welcoming environment for these various species of birds, is there any work done on that regard, or is it just that we keep the main red safe and be good to go?
Well, there is some conservation work done, but most of it is done by us as guides who actually do safe practices. So we try our best not to go out there, litter, guide our people along the safe practices. So, for example, people who are going to do photography, we actually tell them about flash photography with the bird species. We try not to come off the footpaths because along off the footpaths is where we have large population of birds that might be nesting, so we don't want to hamper with the nesting population. So all of these are the things that we take into consideration to actually try to help to preserve and protect our bird species.
Nice. All right, well, Ms. Patrick, let me jump back across to you. Where do we go to get more information if people are interested in bird watching in Tobago, or they want to know how they can be a part of it? Marsha, you hearing me?
Hello.
Hi, Marsha, you hearing me?
No, can you repeat?
I was asking, where can people go to get more information if they want to come to Tobago for bird watching? Are there any packages available or anything like that that they can find out more info about?
I'm hardly hearing you.
All right. Mr. Frank, are you hearing me?
Yes, I am.
All right. Do you know of any packages that Tobago, where we have to offer tourists who are coming into the island for specifically for bird watching?
Yeah, we have a lot of different packages. We have the rainforest package. We have Little Tobago packages. We have around the island bird package. So, different people offer different combination of tours.
Right.
So yeah, we do have packages that can be offered.
All right, great. Well, I want to encourage you to head across to TobagoBeyond.com, and you will be able to take advantages of finding out more information about some of those packages and take advantage, of course, of bird watching in Tobago with the various species. Let me thank you both for joining me this morning on the Now Morning Show. Marsha Patrick, the Marketing Officer, Tobago Tourism Agency Limited, and, of course, Mr. Zolani Frank, one of the tour guides and tour operators. Thank you guys so much for being here with us this morning.
I thank you for having us.
Take care. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break and we come back with some entertainment on Now.